We're going to have a look at a couple of the additional features of the Foundations plugin. This is the Task Explorer. So we've already seen how you can navigate through the different aspects of the task configuration, and you can create new layouts, new blocks. You can invoke many of the code generation wizards, but you can also do some level of verification as well. So if you go to your form at the top and right-click, then we can see, for example, data binding. Now this enables us to see on the left-hand side we have three core interaction blocks. These are from the view model, and you see the type and then the label name, the panel that they appear, and then also which file they're in, and the path to that file. Some of these you'll see that we have question marks with a yellow highlight next to them, which means that for one reason or another they're in the interaction block, but they have no equivalent inside the view. So we have this button close. We know that that is in the interaction block, but it's not in the view. And similarly for department and these total sal fields down here. And just to check those, you'll see in the blocks under depth, you will see a close button, but it's not there in the view. And that's fine. This is just here for information, so it could be very useful just to double check that we have got all the right items there. But sometimes we need a little bit more help. And so the form also has this validate form option, the green check or the green tick that you see in the toolbar. And if you press that, then the Task Explorer will automatically verify your configuration against the set number of rules. And you can have a look at those rules if you go into Window and Preferences. And then if you go on the left-hand side down to Foundations and then Validation, you'll see a number of validation rules that you can enable. And so let's just do a couple of examples here. So let's have an example look at this verification. So I've already made this mistake, if you like, earlier. Undefined item bind D name. So we're looking for the member D name, but actually it doesn't appear in the view model. So let's have a look in the view model. Well, the problem is I've actually deleted it. So let's put it back in. I need to reload the configuration. Once I've done that, do the verification again, and it's gone. Similarly, I can rename it here. Maybe I did a spelling mistake. And then if I verify it, you'll see, again, I've got the same problem because I made a spelling mistake here. So let's correct that struct file, and now let's go and have a look at our view. Let's say I make a spelling mistake on the view, or maybe even better, let's just take this away completely. Let's say I forget to put in the member, and now let's verify. And you'll see here missing item bind. So that means I haven't managed to bind this particular item to a particular member. And if we verify again, there it's gone. And so have a look in those preferences, see the different rules that are available. You can enable or disable any of those rules as you need to, but the verification stage is a very, very useful tool for doing some final checks before you run a form. You can really save a lot of time by just using this simple tool to verify that the basic checks have been done before you get into live testing.